Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 11:30. I am here. We're playing the video game. Let's get to it. Hope you're doing well today. I am doing fine. Thanks for asking. Pretty early. I don't have my coffee today because I'm out, so we're drinking a nice water to start the day. Does this feel loud to you? No, it's fine. Thought maybe my headphones were turned up. But yeah, not too bad. Nice Tuesday morning. I'm going to the doctor today. Get a little checkup. Pretty exciting stuff. Been to the doctor lately? Make sure you make a point if you can to go. It's good to do, you know? Stay regular, if you will. Anything I want to tell you today? Not really. I'm gonna do the member shoutouts today in this video. I meant to do it like for the last two videos, but I forgot. I actually think I'm gonna do it at the start of this video so I don't forget as well. It's not long, don't worry, there's only 4. In the future, if it becomes unwieldy, we will reconsider. But you know, if you're worried, you can always skip the intro. It's not gonna break my heart. So, yeah. Shout out to the 4 members: Kuromi Alt, Jason Pepelman. Please feel free to tell me if I pronounced that wrong. The Dot and Chamichanga. Appreciate it. You can join the channel if you want, and I'll shout you out occasionally as well. No pressure, of course. And with that, I believe we can begin. Anything else? I don't think so. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Wurmkin, Exile, Hellhorned, Soulsucker, Curse, Diligent, Bounding Echoes, Ritual, Battle, Soul Crushing, Guilt. So, it's Exile Hellhorned with default Wurmkin. One of the worst clan combos. It is not ideal, but we will make do. So, Base Charge Advanced Prototype is an interesting pick. Base Charge is good for Attack Echo Chef. I don't think I want that. I think I want Attack Echo. Yeah, no, I want the multi-striking Chef because we have Hellhorned with a Ritual start. And that Chef doesn't need Base Charge, so I'm gonna take Advanced Prototype. Well, I don't get that choice. Okay. So these are the 2 that require echoes, which is a shame. We will play Corruptor, I suppose. It's not completely doomed, and with Advanced Prototype, we actually have a pretty strong starter here. It's not like terrible, but it isn't great to be -5 starting cards effectively. But we do have Bounding Echoes, which kind of evens it out, so we'll see, I guess, is the ultimate feeling. Missing a ritual is a shame, but like it's fine. I should get the collector here. That's lazy of me. Not getting the collector there is very wrong. There's no reason to not take it. I gotta shake the rust off. What rust? It's been like 2 days. I know. No, it's not even been 2 days. It's been like 24 hours. That's the problem. 24 hours and I'm out here doing this? Yeah, there's no reason to reap the 9-1. It'll be fine. Ultimately, I don't think I need to beat myself up that much over missing 50 gold, but it is definitely not correct. I think it is good to Soul Crushing Guilt there. You lose the reap damage, but you gain a lot more than that. And he dies in 1 hit. Alright, no problem. Not a worry. Echo Transfer is good, but I wonder if... You know, I bet it's not good. I mean, it is good, don't get me wrong, but I already have Ritual, and I need Echoes, right? I have Ritual, I have Spine Chef. What do I need? I need Echoes. I'm gonna grab the Echo card. This feels very strange, but I'm gonna take Hidden... Oh, I should take Hidden Passage there, though. You're right. Now, Hidden Passage is very good with this chef. I just clicked the purple card. Hidden Passage is much better. It's okay. I'm gonna take Bog Chrysalis. I think that traditionally speaking, multi-strike, Bog Fly typically wins the game. I think it's better to go Flies over Kin, Host Vessel, and the survival unit that I want is Steel Worker. not Kin Host Carapace. If I reroll, I have 150, so I have 125 after a plus 25. I'm down to just grab the plus 25 and reroll for multi-strike. It's not there, but it's good to look. Intrinsic spell chain. Don't think so. Don't think so. We're looking for value stone for ritual battle. Of course. It is really good to take this trial, so I will. But it's a little concerning, I think, but I can't be that worried. With hindsight at this point, by the way, I would definitely pick the other relic over advanced prototype, although we would be in a much different position, I suppose. So it's hard to say. They attack first. Yeah, so I do kill. And it should be fine. It takes a lot of work to hatch this egg, and we are playing a run that will struggle at hatching it a little bit, but it's the easier of the eggs to hatch. Like, we saw the other guy, and I did not pick Kin Host Pupa, because ultimately it's extremely hard to hatch that. It is a Herculean effort. And we have the option here, if we're so inclined. We can go for +1 space, and then we can get echoes through playing an imp or two per turn. It's like, it's not great, but it's a compromise that we can make. Oh, I get hit for this? How? Oh, because it's 15. I see. It's only 1 damage, so I shouldn't make that, though. I should see that. But also, you know, maybe if I drink some water, I'll wake up. Hold on. It's not like it's not like a fresh day. I'm not fresh out of bed straight to Monster Train, of course. I took a shower, and so I should be well awake. And yet, here I am. Sorry, there was something in my water. I had to get it out. Shelter is good. It's also purple. I'm happy to click basically every playable card that is purple. I don't think Fledgling Imp is very playable here. I think another Hornbreak is good. You could take space and then play Fledgling Imp, and maybe you think it's okay. I don't really like it that much. Alright, video game. Thank you. Oh, this is not a relic. Never mind. I thought that was a relic. Multi-strike plus 25 Bald Chrysalis. I need 1 good infusion. I don't think it's Keeper of Echoes. I think Keeper of Echoes is not very good. I know I passed him already, but Shardsoul Carver would work. Oh no, Shardsoul Carver was in the pick with the Bogfly Egg, never mind. 25 HP for 150 coins. How you feel about that? I don't think it'll kill me, but it's a question of will I get my health back. Probably go in here. Oh, I might go to the Wurmkin banner. I don't think I get my health back. I think that it's a little unsure. So, I don't like it. I'm gonna take the money here in the middle and we're gonna leave. I could be doing things like putting the +3 per echoes onto the train stewards, but I don't think I need to. I think we're very comfortable with a victory here, although... Are you pushback? No, you're days. I mean, the remainder of this run comes down to if I see Steelworker. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I cannot get over this feeling. I cannot shake this feeling, which is that this game is much louder than it normally is. I don't know why that would be. I haven't changed my setup at all. You can tell me if it's too loud. It's probably fine, honestly. I'm sure it's fine, but I don't know, man. You're telling me that doesn't feel louder to you? I think it is louder, isn't it? I'll turn it down slightly, just a touch. I feel like I'm losing it though. Oh, I can't get any echoes here. Okay. So I will take 5. That's all you can do. Wait, what? Oh, it's Soul Sucker. It's Soul Sucker, yeah. We won't die here. I know the chef's dying. We won't die here, though. It'll be fine. I am gonna take quite a hit, though. Yeah, because wow, this is a fucking grim last 2 turns, huh? that's abysmal is what that was. That's dreadful. I am glad I did not take 25 damage because I would have just died there, which would have been very embarrassing. Okay, so Queen's Implant goes in front. Train Steward here. I should have played Bounding Echoes first. My mistake. This is very foolish of me. We'll be fine. Yeah, well, if I took the 25 damage, I would have actually just died. I did not think it was that bad. Oh, I have to play a Queen's Implant to get the days. But then it takes all the days away. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, ultimately you get... So shout out to the Train Steward Relic, I suppose, for saving my run. I take it back, I definitely should have played Train Steward. Now that draw order was horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Eternal Kinstone with a purple. That's like an optimal hit. Glug Cider. Yeah, I think not. But does it get the... No, it doesn't. I was gonna say, if Glug Cider gets the Inspire Restore 5 health, I would actually think about taking it. But it does not. So now we're into the interesting question, which is, there's no Steelworker on this run. There is not a Steelworker. And so I have to find an infusion that I want to play for Bog Chrysalis. I think it's Demon Fiend. I think 30-30 is fine, but I have to pick a bunch of armor cards after that. But I think the Demon Fiend is fine. And I also, if I'm gonna do that, I think I need to take space. And yeah, since I did that, I can skip here and I can go left. Oh, I can't, there's no temple. I see. I gotcha. I'm gonna cut out 2 Train Stewards and I'm gonna try to remove all the Queen's Implings after this, but take the Horde. I think Grindstone is good. I wonder if Volatile Gauge is good here. What do you think? Every now and then I like to pick it. I think it's bad. I think it's really bad, but what it does do is it lets me take things like Double Stack Shelter. I did also avoid the magic shop, so I'll just take the Grindstone. A part of me wants to pick Volatile Gauge because I think it's pretty good, but I'm gonna take another Kinstone at the duplicate. And we're going Corruptor 2. How do I keep Spine Chief and the eggs alive in this run? I'm glad you asked. I don't take +6. I'm weaker than I think I am. That's what we have to assert. This run has no Inspires. Go get him, Queen Zipling. I have the makings of a playable setup here, and that's cool. There's no reason to miss this collector. Like, I have Shelter, I have Soul Crushing Kill, I have things, I have tools to keep my brother alive. Oh, playing this Queen's Impling might have been really wrong. What are we doing here? So I should play Ritual? I should skip Ritual. I should play Fracture Train Steward and then Horn Break. And then with, well, never mind. I was gonna say if I drew the other Train Steward I'd be fine, but I don't. And also my Spine Chief is dead. Many things to call concerning here. He's alive if I play Queen Zipling, which is probably good enough. Acceptable. Then you're not dying or anything. I should fracture here on the healer so that and I'm gonna take like 18. I wonder if I could get away with playing a different floor. Maybe. Cycle the Queen Zimpling up to the front. Let it tank a hit. And then realize that Spine Chief dies anyway. 2-1-5s. It's fine. The flies handle it. We played bottom 4 with good, and like the reason we played bottom 4 and took 18 is because the boss was going to be a trouble. That's why I'm down there. No thank you. Wow. These are 3 really good picks. You know what card increases my survivability drastically? Inferno. Yeah, the card does quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna go right. I want the health. I also want the option to hit Value Stone and then duplicate here. Yeah, I think this is a winning idea. Just Value Stone and put in 3 Infernos probably wins the run. Check the caverns. Monster Rail Spike, Spell Rail Spike. Monster Rail Spike is cool. Just gonna throw it on a Queen Zimpling. Actually, wow, this doesn't make it cost 0. Yeah, not a whole lot for the Spell Rail Spike, is there? I'll go Monster Rail Spike, Queen Zimpling, it's fine. I want to get rid of the Devil. And we will go... I am going to go ahead and do the pact. I think that every boss... I think this makes me stronger into every boss. And we have 15 more pack shards to take. I'll probably just do, like, another Inferno. Maybe. We'll see. I suppose it's fine. I don't want anything else here. Yeah, I think Crystal Cloak is fine. I don't know if I take this trial. I think I don't. I think any trial that makes the enemies do more damage to us is probably going to be a negative overall. So it goes Impling, Big Man, Egg, Reap. Oh yeah, but the Reap doesn't kill the Impling, so that wasn't right. I mean, it's not wrong, it just doesn't work. What about doing Intrinsic on that card? The one that I just played. What card is it? Oh my god, Eternal Kinstone. That's the one. Putting Intrinsic on that. That's what I stopped for in the previous round, or in the previous floor. But I forgot to actually tell you that's what I was thinking about there. Anyway, we're looking pretty good. I think we can go... I keep going up here like there's something to be done. There's nothing to be done up there. Yeah, we're chilling. It's all pretty strong now. Crystal Cloak, so someone commented this on the run like last week or so when I was stuck on Crystal Cloak. They said something and they said something and I realized, oh, I've never actually explained this. They said, why didn't you play a Queen Zimpling to slow Crystal Cloak down? Basically is what they said. And the point was, I had one Queen Zimpling in hand, Crystal Cloak was on middle floor, and I did not play the Queen Zimpling on middle floor. And the answer to that question is actually an interesting one. In this essay, I will look to tell you such that. Anyway, the point of what I'm about to tell you is that Crystal Cloak is weird, or rather, I will slow it down so you can see it. But stealth always ticks down by 1 on Crystal Cloak. So effectively what happens is 1 round of combat always happens on this floor, regardless of if there's a unit there or not. So when you have a unit against Crystal Cloak that dies in 1 hit, it actually does not impact Crystal Cloak's stealth timer whatsoever. Unless I'm completely wrong about this, by the way, which is possible, but you see stealth goes down by 1 there. I can't illustrate the flip side because if I had a Queen Zimpling in hand, I could Inferno to show it off to you. But Yeah, that's the gist of it, and you get the idea, I hope. But, yeah, I don't have a way to get down to 1 unit for this to be show-offable. I could have just left the Queen Zimpling alone, but you'll have to take my word for it. That's the reason, if you've ever seen me do something like that, behind it. Crystal Cloak and buffs in general just work in that strange way, where if there's only 1 unit on the floor and that unit dies in 1 hit, then it is meaningless to removing stealth from Crystal Cloak. I take March of Shields so I can swap something in front of the chef, potentially. And I'm going Magic Shops for the rest of the run. I am looking for probably -1. Bone Dog. He's pretty good here, but I'm also... it's a little bit of a... I never played the Purge Implant, huh? It's a little bit of a difficult one to swing Bone Dog here, because I'm not sure I can take draw. I think I might need to take energy for all of the Infernos. I'm gonna make Eternal Kinstone free. I don't want +20 consume. I don't want remove consume. Holdover Inferno is a hell yeah from me. 2 holdover Infernos is going to win me the game. And now we just kind of want to make cards free that matter. Kill some Queens and Blings. I'm gonna kill 2 here. And yeah, if I draw Inferno on turn 1, the runs are probably going to be smooth, and if I draw Inferno later, it's going to be a little more work. I could even go so far as to play an Intrinsic here. I think I'm okay, though. I don't mind. Yeah, -1 draw on turn 1, of course. Do I play the Queen Zimpling? What do you think? Would you take the curse damage here? I think I will. I'm a little concerned about the number of curses I'm going to take. If I draw Inferno on this turn, then that turn was wrong. Okay, so yeah, that idea was incorrect, as it turns out. You can't know that we're going to draw an Inferno, but here I am nonetheless. You tank enough of this so I can kill 2 here. Next question. Do I hatch the egg? No, I'm going to start greeting my HP. I'm gonna start trying to avoid getting smoked by all these curses. Kinstone here. I can play... because now Inferno's here and the combat is no longer difficult. It's just min-maxing how much curse damage you take, assuming the worst for Inferno. Which I do tend to do. And now that Inferno's infused, I can play it on top floor to get a little extra value out of my turns. I can get a little more Inspire going on here, you know? A little extra Inferno gameplay. Very exciting. I should maybe be killing these double heavies with Inferno instead of doing this, but nah. This is a very energy-hungry deck, so I'm probably going to take energy. And the goal will be to remove 6 more cards from the deck as a result. Yeah, we take a little more curse damage. Belle shouldn't be a problem because she should be about half HP here. And fading fast. I am just going to drop her down to like 900 here with Inferno. And 989. But the Echo doesn't help me. Yeah, the flies, I don't think that the Demon Fiend infusion was particularly good. But I also don't think that any of the other infusions were much better. Like, there's no way I'm playing 30 Inspires, so it's not like I should take the +1/+1 Goon. I'm gonna take Eternal Kinstone. Keeper of Echoes, by the way. I'm gonna go Energy here. I've talked myself into it. I need to make like 7 removals from this deck, 6 to 7. We go right. I know what I said, but I also don't want to go to a worthless shop. Check the caverns, get a little HP, purge a card, gain a card, sure. Oh, the queen simplings are almost all gone. That's good. Hellhorned or Wurmkin? I want... Hellhorned, I want Alloy. Spike is awful. Horrible. Terrible. Horrific card. Disgusting. The dirt beneath my feet card. I'm gonna go for energy stuff. I am going to save the rest of my money though. I don't want to spend any more. I'm gonna go to that duplicate, yeah. I guess ultimately I'm not gonna make it down to 20 cards, but I'm going to try. I'm willing to take this trial. But more important to me is just drawing multiple infernos. So, I will be doing that. By doing that, I mean going to the infusion. 95 times 2 out of the box. Inferno here and we're chilling. Great news. I'm very talented and handsome at this game. Great draw. I do take 10 here, but I have the egg. With Inferno, I actually am a little worried about dying to the boss. Trample boss kind of beats me up here. I think the answer is to actually flip now that one of the eggs is hatched and pull him to the front. I need Chef to not die on turn 1. And I will start infernoing everything. I am taking 10 per round, so it has to be a big play from Shelter. But Shelter's not gonna really be all that big. Ultimately, I'm gonna take 10 per round, and what we want to do here to win is we want to set up 2 echoes on each floor so we can play Soul Crushing Guilt. That's what it comes down to. Oh, or Train Steward here would have been good. If I could fit the Train Steward on the floor. Oh, yeah, this guy kind of farms. I need to play Train Steward here. And then I need to stop playing Inferno so that I have a chance of drawing Soul Crushing Guilt here to make it a little smoother. Yeah, a little late. And by a little late, I mean I didn't draw it, but good enough. We'll take it. Turns out if you just do, like, 2-shot him, it's fine anyway. So... Soul Siphon's okay, but it's not that good. I think I can take Returned Soul and be okay with that. Yeah, I'll pick it. It's like, I don't think it's that good, but it's okay. Branding Right's also not that good here because it's expensive, but we have the energy. I go left. We take the relic. It's ashes. Dang. Jack Strips is good. It's fine. In the old trinket shop, we got Hell's Banners, Concussive Pulse. Cheater's Hand is really good for Diligent Seraph. Thank you, Train Stewards, for your hard work and dedication to this cause. I will take another copy of Inferno here. Absolutely. I think Cheater's Hand is the pickup. It's very good in the Diligent Seraph. Hardened Hull is also really good. Oh, Wing Clippings is good too. Wow, these are all good. Well, I wanted to make some removals here, but looks a little harder to swing, doesn't it? To be fair, most of this deck is good. The worst card right now is probably Ritual, so I'm gonna go Wing Clippings. I can make a removal or a Hardened Hull or a Precious Plating. Multi-Strike 1, not even that good here, really. Hardened Hull, Precious Plating, or a removal. I actually kind of lean towards the removal here. I'm gonna cut out Ritual. All that good. Alright. The sooner I draw Inferno, the better off we are. I also took not Cheater's Hand. I took this for two things. One of them is to make Seraph much easier, and the other one is... we want to put away March of Shields. Drew an Inferno turn 1, very good. That is not an order well. The other thing that this is good for is Shelter in the next combat. It's a coin flip, but it's a cool coin flip. It's very good. I go Fracture here, Inferno here, and Armor is the most important. This deck ends up being very light on actual survivability and very heavy on clicking on Inferno. I'm gonna keep holding over Soul Crushing Guilt. Yeah, the preserves are coming in pretty well. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Inferno, I guess. It's a really good card. Probably, if I had to guess based on my memory of what I used to feel about Monster Train, I bet I underrated Inferno a ton in the past. But it turns out, and honestly, maybe I didn't even underrate it. I bet in the past it just wasn't very good compared to other cards. Which other cards? Well, specifically, it wasn't very good in the context of playing it pre-DLC, because you didn't really need to do that much damage. Killing backline was a lot easier as well. You could just do things like... hold on, I want to play March of Shields here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that also synergizes with Return Soul. Huh. But yeah, you could just play like Vent, right? You could put +10 on Event, and it was very, very similar because enemies had a lot less spell shield. And that was a lot easier to find than +10 Piercing Vent. Anyway. I'm gonna go for the 10 Shelter. Yeah, I think it's right to just play it every time. Also, massive misplay to drop Inferno. But I guess not that massive. It's not the end of the world. Inferno drops Seraph down to 3k. I will Soul Crushing Guilt. Shelter up. Perfect outcome for Shelter. Got to use it as many times as I possibly could. And we die. Wow, that's pretty nuts, isn't it? I mean, we don't die. Of course, I have other cards to play. It's just kind of shocking that this doesn't win. I think, anyway. The boss is down so much HP and he still lives. Anyway, then I play Soul Crushing Guilt twice and he dies hardcore. Yeah, and this is basically going to be how we play the Divinity as well. Just gonna daze him and win Relentless while we Inferno the world. And that seems good. Same thing as every other combat. How fast do I draw Inferno? Oh, it's extremely fast. Okay. Solid. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Turn 1, both Infernos? Yeah, I suppose. Warm Break here. The hardest part is going to be remembering to play both Infernos and not, like, drop them on accident. Yeah, the Eternal Kinstone's also gonna Return Soul one of them, so I'm at 3 permanent echoes. Ah, even preserved. Look at that. Not many waves are going to live through 200 damage piercing every turn. And yeah, here's the other big card. Hold on, I have to look at the top floor. Yeah, I played that. Right, so we want to play Soul Crushing Guilt on the Divinity. That's the other part of this. No enemy walks up, and now the Divinity is permanently unable, or out for 3 turns, not permanently. The Divinity's on a short sabbatical. I gotta be honest with you, I don't really know what a sabbatical is. Yeah, this is a slaughter. The Seraph fight that looked a little close versus this fight here, which is going to look horrifying for the Divinity. Look at that. It's 1200. He's gonna die so fast because the Divinity is a lot less threatening as a boss and more threatening as the waves themselves. And the waves themselves appear to be having trouble here for some reason. I wonder what's making the waves weak. Very satisfying that Divinity was at exactly 800, or exactly 1000 there for a moment. This is over, right? Yeah. Close. Seraph really was the hardest part of this. I was a little unsure about taking 2 relics there and spending a lot of resources to make specifically Seraph easier. But, and ultimately it's wrong to say, oh well, I was right to do this because the thought was I had to remove cards to make it faster to draw Inferno, and that thought is invalidated by the fact that I drew both at Holdover Infernos turn 1. At worst, the latest I could draw Inferno is like turn 4 or 5, and I would probably be fine. Because I'm drawing other cards then, like armor and such, so... yeah, that was good. Very solid. Fun run. I like Inferno. Great card. Thanks for watching. Drainage catalog causing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.